Stressful encounters. We all experience them. Sometimes they're real, well, and sometimes they're imagined. According to biology textbooks, the acute stress response body chemistry is driven by two chemicals released from the adrenal glands, adrenaline and cortisol. Collectively, they're referred to as the stress hormones. Adrenaline's effects are felt instantaneously. Your heart races, your palms sweat, your eyes are as wide as saucers, blood sugar levels spike. Adrenaline gives you options to stay and fight or run like hell, aka flight. Both processes are pretty energy intensive. To meet these enormous energy requirements, cortisol emerges from the adrenal gland to give you the resources to get you through the crisis and restore a semblance of order. Among his actions, he ties up insulin and takes down the immune system. Both actions maximize the availability of sugar for the brain. Now, cortisol is powerful, but he is not grease lightning. In fact, truth be told, he really doesn't fit the bill as a player in the acute stress response. You see, the way that he works is transcriptionally. He directs which genes are turned on and off, and these gene switches take hours to implement. Hours. Plus, adrenal glands aren't necessary. You can still have an acute stress response without one. An inconsistency of note. Suspecting there was more to the story, a team of researchers based out of Columbia University decided to take another look at the acute stress response. They wondered who else might be involved in ensuring quick getaways. The bones were the first organ that came to mind. After all, protecting is part of their job description. They protect the organs. They allow animals to move and thus escape danger. And one of the principal ways an animal hears danger is through the vibrating of bones inside the eardrum. The team followed their hunch, and in the process, they've rewritten the textbooks. Join us for this episode of Better Body Chemistry TV as we find out how bones make stress more bearable. Better Body Chemistry TV is brought to you by Dr. Sandy, a scientist turned gremlin buster, helping you battle sugar gremlins, heffalumps, and other health horribles through better body chemistry. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health. Our team discovered bones run the stress response. They do this through osteocalcin release. Now, osteocalcin is released by osteoblasts. These are the cells responsible for building bones. The levels surge within minutes of a stressful event, and the osteocalcin surge occurs before the release of cortisol, and it has nothing to do with adrenaline. In fact, it's also unrelated to the normal osteocalcin signaling. It's a brain scream for help that sets the whole thing in motion. The release is triggered by a pulse of glutamate arriving in the bones via the brain's fear center, the amygdala. Osteoblasts pick up the signal and do their best to help the troubled brain by dumping osteocalcin into the circulation. So what does the osteocalcin do? Well, in a word, it gives the sympathetic system the advantage. Under normal circumstances, the two arms of the autonomic nervous system jostle each other to see who dominates. When things are calm, the parasympathetic arm dominates, ensuring that the body is able to get on with important business, like feeding and breathing. In stressful moments, the sympathetic system takes over, facilitating fighting and flighting. Bones help make this happen, and as an added bonus, they also give muscles a sugar boost, helping them to take up more sugar so they have the energy they need. No bones about it. Bones help make better body chemistry. So put bone health on your radar. You can learn more by visiting our website at www.betterbodychemistry.com. Browse our library or enroll in one of our courses or programs. The advice is simple to follow and based on real science, not hype. Know someone whose life is particularly stressful. Share this video with them so they realize how their bones help them to stand all that stress. And if this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you can discover more tips and strategies that will help you create better body chemistry and better health. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Remember, small things can make a big difference